Boom. Now, all of a sudden, Chrishell comes out the fucking woodwork, and now she's a part of the ABC community, and she's talking about what was it, pansexual or some shit like that? Whatever it was that she said. I want to make sure I get it correct. So it's like, so technically she's not necessarily, she doesn't label herself. It's more so love. She's like love. I love type of person. I love who I love type of person. Whatever it is. It's like, isn't it like pansexual or something like that? Yeah, pansexual. So she's a pansexual. And the pansexual is a sexual orientation where a person is attracted to people of any gender or regardless of the gender. So she's a pansexual. That's what she said. All right. So now that I kind of caught y'all up a little bit. So there has been a situation that Chrishell don't like Emma's boyfriend Blake because Blake got some views and thoughts about certain things. So I'm gonna bring this picture up to give y'all a little insight on what Chrishell is referring to in regards to the reason as to why she don't like her boyfriend Blake. All right. So let me pull this up. So these are the screenshots. So these are the screenshots that she got. Ooh, hold up. Okay, so let's read this one. So it says, so this is from Chrishell. She says, the post I shared from Emma's BF, he shared all of this publicly. Plus so many more than I share inciting hate speech towards the LGBTQ community, along with proudly telling myself and Chelsea he feels entitled to using the N-word. He feels entitled. Where's this information at? I never heard it. We haven't heard it. Emma chooses to date him. That's on her. She doesn't mind the hate speech. She just minded me drawing attention to his page where he was doing it, all of which she knew about for the year and a half before I ever said anything. That's hurtful to learn her morals when her queer and black friend were her best friends. I am tired of this narrative. If I see racism or homophobia, I'm not the girl to help you cover it up. Using a Michelle Obama quote about taking the high road on a show where she defended his use of the N-word and hasn't spoken up for Chelsea's treatment when others work to paint her as a threat is mind-blowing. Interesting. And so this is what he said. This is the guy's Blake. So you see Blake with Waka Flocka over there, you know what I'm saying? They're throwing up the middle finger joint. And it says, fuck that bitch, cuz. Fuck that bitch, cuz. And then he circled, and of course, on his story, he circled Gulf of America, and he put under the circle, he put love it. And he's a Southern dude, by the way. And then he put, please use your best. This is Chrishell. She says, please use your best judgment here. Here are just some of his posts. Charlie Kirk's assassin isn't trans, so to put the left. But his BF is, which is that, right? And then they put the Charlie Kirk assassination, suspected the fury fixation of trans, proclaimed support for Biden on social media. All right. And then he posted another video. Then he posted something else in his story saying, should I sue the bitch? Oh, should I sue the bitch for lying? What did it say? Should I sue the bitch for lying? Oh, for lying her dick off about me. And a lot of people said 64% of them said yes, 36% of them said no. All right. So far, based off of what you've seen, what y'all seen. Hold up. And then here's another picture. I was out shopping for a birthday present for my niece, and why do they have a fat Barbie and a cripple Barbie? And then it says next, we're going to have a Barbie with a beard. Now, in my opinion, and this is my own personal opinion, you can have your own thoughts. I still don't see anything wrong yet. I just see an opinion. I just see a man speaking on what he believes in. I just see a man having his own thoughts and opinions. I don't see hate anywhere, but I do see a side in which I'm pretty sure that he stands on. That I could flip a coin and say, you know what? I'm pretty sure he probably stand on this side versus this side. Right? We all in agreement with that. Got it. And so Chrishell then says, I'll let his words speak for themselves, since it is now my word against theirs. So far, I haven't seen anything in regards to that can fuck up a friendship. But and then of course, when your girl asks what's for dinner, and then you get this right here. All right, now I will say he tripping for that, for putting this chick out there like that, because if that's your chick, you ain't gonna put it out there like that. All right, so that's one thing. I wouldn't do that. But sure, believe this man if you want. The internet will look for a way to fill the narrative about you. So I'm excited to be done with all of this very soon. All right. So I'm not gonna give any thoughts yet, but because we got a ton of more videos to come up against, and so we're gonna listen away. So so what I'm finna play right now is a reunion from the show from season 9. This is the reunion, and this is from Bree, who is Nick Cannon's girl, who he has a baby by, going at Chrishell in regards to these posts that Chrishell was making. All right, so let's get into it. By the way, for those of y'all who don't know, this is Bree, Nick Cannon's girl. Right here, sitting next to the black chick, that's Chrishell, the white girl. That's Chrishell. The black chick is Chelsea, who Chrishell and Emma, when they were friends, befriended her. So just so that way you guys can put a name to a face to a name.
I don't dislike.
For those of you who don't know.
So what I'm saying is that I don't go to social media. I do not choose to do that. I do not like it. I do not believe in it. And everything that I've
And then that's Emma right here with the white on. That's Emma. In this clip right here. So this is sort of towards the halfway mark of that reunion, where Bree goes in on Chrishell, because they asked Bree the situation of what was going on between Emma and Chrishell. And so when they were having that discussion between Emma and Chrishell, Bree was shaking her head and saying that, hey, because like I just showed y'all the pictures, Chrishell was posting all this shit online. Mind you, I don't know what type of cloth y'all come from, but if I have a dispute, if I have an issue with a friend, I don't go to social media. I've never been that person. I never thought that was the smartest thing to do. I always thought that was dumb, and I think it was cowardly for anybody to take anything to social media. If you have any gripe, if you got any complaint, you hash that shit out behind the scenes. To go and air out people's information, to go and air out shit about people on that's supposed to be your best fucking friend, that's something that you don't take to social media unless you just been throwing rocks and hiding your hand, unless you just been the snake in the grass the entire fucking time, which I think Chrishell is that person. Because if it ain't about her, then everybody else, fuck you. Chrishell is that woe is me type of chick. Everything is about me. Everybody's after me. Everybody is out to get me. Shorty, no, nobody's out to get you. But because you got fucked over so bad, and this being because I've watched you over the course of these seasons, you've gotten worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. And you become to the point where you are fucking annoying. And now it makes me further think that Justin Hartley didn't just up and leave you for no fucking reason. There was a reason he up and left you, and I think you had something to do with it. Feel how you want to feel about it. And I honestly think that you using G, and I think that you using G. That's what I think. Because G is the one that's gonna put up with your bullshit. That's what I think it is. And because of the fact that you couldn't stand the fact that you had a friend that actually was in love with somebody, and you didn't want that. You wanted to be the only one that was in love with somebody. You the only one that wanted to be happy. You was raining on her parade. What kind of friend are you supposed to be? What kind of friend are you? I was telling this to somebody the other day. I said, listen, you should have had the same before the reunion, you should have had the same mentality that Chelsea has. Like, hey, listen, bro, I got my thoughts and opinions about this person, but however, if you're happy, then I'm happy. If you're happy with this person and you're good, we good. But what you continue to keep doing, you didn't support your friend. So therefore, that led to her trying to keep shit from you. Because immediately you were gonna come to judge. You were gonna say something stupid because you felt some type of way because of his views. So what? And this is the thing that this is the thing that I hate about women or people in regards to the ABC community. It's okay for you to tell people that, listen, you shouldn't judge or you shouldn't tell people what their viewpoints are or how they should think because we are different, correct? So therefore, how the fuck you gonna tell somebody else? How the fuck you gonna tell somebody who looks at the shit that y'all do and the way that you move and they have a difference of an opinion about it, and now all of a sudden they can't speak up and you hate them? And you dislike them, you despise them because of the way that they think? Let me look up something real quick. And then we're gonna continue on with the show. Yeah, so you call somebody, you say that people are homophobic and all this. Okay, well, some people don't like what you do. Listen, I need you to understand something. That's a choice that you made. That ain't the way that you was born. That's a choice you do. That's a choice you made. That is a conscious choice that you're making to live your life by. And so if somebody has a difference of an opinion by, oh well, that's on you. You decided to live that life, so therefore live on that shit, stand on that hill, and die on it. Can't get upset because somebody has a difference of opinion and somebody talking shit about, oh well, it is what it is. Let them talk. Feel how you want to feel. Is he a Trump supporter? He might be. Who knows? But what does it matter? If your best friend, what you so-called if your best friend was a Trump supporter, you should be able to support her. Just as you would want her to support you. You full of shit, Chrishell. You are full of shit. Chrishell Stause, you are full of shit. You are a shitty friend, and to be honest with you, I think you're a shitty person. Say what I said. I say what I said. Say what I said. You are a shitty person, and I think that what you did with Emma and the way that you handled that situation with Emma, the way that you outed her like that, the way that you put all you guys beef and shit online, that was stupid. That was some fuck shit. That was some snake in the grass shit. You ain't shit. You a piece of shit woman. Yup, I said it. Now go cry to your mama about it. Hold up. I'm sorry. Let me take that back. I'm sorry. Because I don't mean that intentionally. No. Go cry to G about it. Go cry to G about it. Go cry to G about it because go cry to G about it. And cry on her fucking shoulder because you still that, but I'm sorry for saying that because I know your parents passed, so but you still a piece of shit person. The person that you hated the most, Nicole, you are just like her. You put unwarranted information out there that don't need to put out there. You went on the reunion show. Sure, you realize you went on the show and you put out private shit. Matter of fact, don't worry about it. We're gonna get there. Don't even worry about it. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. It's a fact. Don't even worry about it.
I think it's.
I don't give a fuck about you being checked out. Nigga, you never put that shit out. If it's private information, if it's private, you never put it on public. You never put it out there in the fucking media. Give a fuck if you were truly checked out, you wouldn't even respond to the shit. You wouldn't even say nothing like, listen, man, go talk to her about that. That ain't got nothing to do with me. Go talk to her. But you decided to engage in the bullshit. You decided to do that. But now you getting called out on your bullshit, on your snakish ways. Now all of a sudden you want to play. Now you want to throw the rock and hide your hand. Now you want to play victim. Oh, because I've been through so much and now I just want that away from my life. I don't want to deal with any of this. But yeah, you supposed to put, I don't give a fuck if you and your friend fall out. There is no reason for you to put any of the shit that y'all talked about or anything that happened in the past out in fucking public. You did that. You decided to bring that shit to fruition. All of the heat that Emma was getting, it's because of you, nigga, not because of nobody else. It's because of you. Because you had an emotional response to her boyfriend, which is his own man, and he made the decision that he decided to make. So what? She with him. And what's your point? I'm pretty sure you and G don't agree on every fucking thing. But yet you still with the motherfucker, ain't it? Because isn't it a situation where don't she want to be in Australia and you don't? Don't you still want to be in the States and y'all tripping on that situation? But guess what? If I call that shit, then I'm wrong, huh? But your best fucking friend, you talking about, oh, when you were calling me and you were sleeping, you were whispering at night and like, nigga, that's private information. Nobody needed to know that. That's a conversation you have on the back end. And you think you the best of, and you think you one of the best of the friends? You think you was a loyal friend, huh? You think you were a good friend, huh? Goofy ass.
Challenging because even though if you're hurt from a friendship, obviously to ever go on social media and do that to someone when you know they're hurting.
You gotta
I don't know the relationship.
At the time, I didn't know she's hurting. She's on a boat doing,
Who gives a fuck?
Were you looking for that? I am louder about it because it's hard to watch. You have no idea the backlash that I got for that. Emma, I get it every day for being queer. I do understand how you feel. I get
But if
told
you
to
cared
kill
about me,
myself
if you
every
cared
day.
about me,
and you know the
So if you get the backlash all the time for you being queer, pansexual, whatever fuck you want to call yourself, because that's a decision that you made. That's a decision that you decided. That's a decision. Just as Emma made the decision to be with Blake, right? Did Emma go out in public like, look at this bitch here. She over here. She want to be queer now. She didn't do none of that. She just supported you like a good friend would do. She rocked with you, whether she agreed with it or not. She rocked with you because you were her fucking friend. She looked at you as a sister. But because her boyfriend, again, had different views and you didn't like it, because apparently you don't know how to exist in a room with people who have a difference of opinion than you, because, oh, Miss Princess Chrishell, I'm just a princess and I don't want any bad energy around me. Bitch, get the fuck out my face. Have y'all noticed? Chrishell does that a lot too. She does that a lot. She'll throw out some shit. Oh, don't you speak to me from a high place because you've done some things too. Okay, like what? Since you want to put everything else on the table, like what? Because she tried to do the same thing. She tried to do the same thing with Bree. Well, what did you say about G? Well, and Bree checked it real quick. G was like, well, I like G more than I like you. So what the fuck are you talking about? I ain't said anything. If anything, I've had compliments about G. So what are you talking about? Well, so you telling me you know what you said on the phone? What did I say in my phone? Pull it up. Can you pull it up? Show everybody. What did I say on my phone? What was it that I said? And then she tried to use this shit with Emma. Well, let's not talk about this. Come from this whole ground because it's not like you didn't do it. Okay. since you don't know how to take accountability, so it's not, oh well, what about you? What about you? You can't take accountability, huh? Got it.
Been smart enough to realize what.
Okay, let's go to this next one.
Chrishell, first of all, like what you just exposed.
Okay, so okay, all right, give me a second. All right, so now I want to go to the actual video after the aftermath and all that shit. I want to hear it from the horse's mouth. I want to hear from Emma in regards to what she was talking about and the situation between her and Chrishell.
How are you feeling about where everything landed at reunion?
The reunion was very heavy. I'm ultimately just sad at everything that's transpired. The reunion was really tough, I think, for a lot of people, myself included. And again, just kind of.
What were you hoping would happen between the two of you at reunion?
I thought maybe we could have come to a point where, okay, you don't like him, you guys just don't get along, but there was so much love with you and I at one point that maybe we could just put the differences aside a little bit. We probably won't be necessarily as close, but we could have just a nice, cordial relationship. Ultimately, I don't want to fight with anyone, and I wish her and G nothing but the best. So for me, it's a loss. It's a loss. I lost my best friend, so that's difficult in itself.
Was the last time you spoke to her at reunion, which taped, I think, over a month ago at this point?
Yes, I have not spoken to her since the reunion.
As you mentioned, her big issue was Blake.
This is my favorite dentist hack to clean my retainer. If you wear a retainer every night like I do, you know how hard it is to keep it true.
So, your least favorite person in the entire world did ask me a bigger question.
He asked you to marry him? What did you say?
Well, I don't have a ring on my finger.
Okay.
And I ended things with him. Like, for good.
When you said you broke up with him this season, I think a question is, Did you actually break up, or were you breaking up to kind of save face with her on camera?
No, that was the thing. And we really had broken up. I mean, there was probably like a 2-month period where we didn't talk, which is a decent amount of time. When, you know, you're on and off with somebody, you really think that maybe this is the end, you know what I mean? But ultimately it wasn't. And I don't think that that's a bad thing, and I don't think that I should be punished as hard as I was. You know, I did follow my heart, whether you like it or you don't like it. I did just kind of have to agree at the situation. I'm sad that I lost my best friend. I wish that wasn't the case.
What is the story behind calling her in these like whispered bathroom moments that she brought up at reunion?
Oh my goodness.
Every time you called me, you made me worry so much about you. You called me whispering from the bathroom.
It was okay. I was at his house in Atlanta, and you know when.
So that's one of those things that she just outed her out about that nobody needed to know. That little snippet right there is what Chrishell did. That was everybody was talking about. Like, well, you don't need to air all this information out. Like, why are you bringing out some shit that happened behind the scenes to the public now? And then Chrishell's response was, well, weird. Well, isn't this a reality TV show? That's what this is about, right? So, you know, if you don't want to be on it, just get off. Like, bitch, what the fuck are you talking about? You do understand that when it's camera time, we understand that, but that was behind the scenes. That was no camera time. That was real life. And you decided to bring that up. What are we talking about? You a snake, bro. You a snake. You a snake.
If you're arguing with somebody or something like that, you don't really want them to hear, you know, you're calling your best friend and saying what's going on. And that's ultimately, you know, she was like, hey, what are you doing? And I happened to call her, and I, you know, was confiding in my best friend. That was also a private moment between her and I that had no right to be shared. So sorry. You don't do that.
Yeah.
That was wrong.
So it was just you were venting in the moment. And
of course, you do that. You do that with your best friend, no matter who it is. But, you know, Chelsea didn't go and air that out for the world to see and hear about. That was a private moment between myself and Chrishell that she chose to share. But
which Mary called her out on at the reunion, but she kind of doubled down on, we're on a reality show, like we signed up to share our lives.
Exactly. But that wasn't part of the reality show. That was my real life. And, you know, I would never share something about anyone's private life that wasn't brought to camera. That's just who I am.
She's really come for Blake's character.
Oh, yes.
She's essentially labeled him a bigot.
Mm-hmm.
He has posted on his socials asking, should I sue her for the things she said about me? How do you feel about being caught in the middle of their kind of back and forth online?
It's one of the worst feelings ever, because it's like, I want them both to just stop, like just stop arguing, like please, like there's bigger things going on in the world that, you know, like just stop fighting. I know that she hates him, and yeah, like, you know, he will snap back. I think he just wants her to stop talking about him. Like, just stop. Like, can everyone just stop, move past this? Like, we've established that the friendship is over. That's sad enough as it is. So can we move forward from all of this?
She's essentially called you a liar and said you are protecting him and misrepresenting the experiences she's had with him. What is your response to that?
I mean, I'm not a liar. So, you know, when it comes to him and I, if I would get back together with him or if I would go away with him, I definitely take responsibility that I was probably avoidant. Like, she's not going to be the first text that I sent out, hey, I'm going to visit Blake right now, because, you know, obviously that's something that would upset her.
You said on the reunion that you don't agree with everything he's done and all his beliefs, but how do you, as his girlfriend, navigate that? Because to me, a good foundation of a relationship is having a similar worldview.
For sure. So, for instance, I mean, he's super family oriented. He's a caring, loving person. Obviously, there's certain things that, you know, he's impulsive, so he'll post, should I sue her, and things like that. But she posts stuff, she's impulsive too. So like the two of them, like for me, I'm very like, I mind my own business, I'm not confrontational, but I do believe that people can change. And I feel like when you're with a good person, they can help you grow and develop. So that's kind of where I'm at with the relationship. And I do feel like people can, you know, become better people and things like that.
You did bring up that he's very family oriented, very good with your nieces and nephews. I think you said that your dad maybe wasn't necessarily sold on him from meeting him. Jason at the reunion questioned if you were lowering your standards to be with him. What do you think people are missing about Blake?
I think that everyone in my life, Jason included, I think they hold me to such a high standard. And so it's almost like even Chelsea says in one of the scenes,
listen, I think too, in that regard to that comment, listen, she's an entrepreneur, you know what I'm saying? She got her own money, she got her own shit, she got her own jets and shit like that. So Shorty is living a good life. So it's business, real estate, all of these different things that she need to take care of, right? And so as y'all see, her boyfriend, I think, let me see. Go back real quick. See if I can get a better view of him. So you look at him, he, mind you, like I said earlier, he got money too. So he paid too through real estate investments and all these different things, stock market. So he got money too. He got planes too. But in this aspect, you know, he's more younger. He's not, everything isn't so uptight about him. He's loose. He's just chill. T-shirt gang, like we kicking it. You can tell like he shouldn't even lined up. Hair messy, like he just living life. And so the reason why I think she meshes with him is because he brings her out of that reality for a bit. Have some, you know, they have a good time. You know, she likes to kick back with him. You know, she get to just be the goofy, weird, nerdy girl where they can just cuddle up with motherfucking pajama pants and popcorn, watch movies type shit. That's what she on with him. And so everybody else, oh well, you deserve you deserve something better type shit. Like, man, what y'all talking? What the fuck y'all know? Y'all can't even keep a fucking relationship. Like, why the fuck would I listen to a Chrishell? What the fuck would I listen to a Chrishell who can't even keep a man? And then all of a sudden, when she can't keep a man, all of a sudden she want to go to the other side. All of a sudden, you're a pansexual now. And then why the fuck would I listen to a Jason? He can't keep a girlfriend. That nigga can't keep a girl for 2 to 3 goddamn months. So I ain't listening, nigga. Why would I listen to both? Why would you listen to them? Why would you listen to them? Fuck what they talking about.
You you're very, very intelligent. And I didn't know that. And I remember that was like one of the first interactions that I had with him. And I was impressed by him. And we talk about business all the time together, you know, different stocks that we both invest in stocks. And
So numbers are your love language.
Yeah, exactly. Numbers are my love language. Yes, I love me some numbers. But yeah, no, he's definitely, you know, he had to make a living for himself too. We're constantly looking at different deals together, whether it's self-storage or different stocks and stuff like that, which I do love.
You and Chrishell called each other best friends. Do you think there was any more fighting you could have done to save the relationship, or?
For me, I feel like I tried my absolute hardest. I think that I probably could have maybe communicated better when it came to, okay, I am gonna go spend time with him. However, like, you know, it was one of those things where sometimes a lot of the stuff was last minute, and, you know, I didn't really know till the night before, and I don't feel like I need to, as a grown woman, send out a text and be like, hey, I'm going to go visit him. You know, these are like, this is my decision, this is my life, and I love you, and I've never treated you with anything but love and kindness, and I've been so supportive of your relationship, or whichever relationship, obviously, Jason, whoever it was, you know what I mean? Jason, G, I love my friends so much. I love my family so much. So like there was nothing else that I could have done.
Do you think there's any salvaging it in the future, or this friendship is dead and done?
I think there's a lot of damage that has been done. But like I said, I don't wish anything but great things for her, for G, for anything. And if she ever wanted to have a conversation and wanted to talk about things, I mean, the door is open.
What would the message be to her in this moment?
I mean, I really just want you to be happy. I genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, just want you to be happy.
A big critique of her from the other cast members this season is that maybe she's a secret mean girl. Maybe she operates from a place of thinking everyone's out to get her.
Yeah,
Do you see that at all now, being on the other side of this?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely, look, we had, you know, a
She think the
sisterhood.
world.
We really did. So
She
I'm
did.
not
She
going to
did
sit
right
here.
after.
I'm not going to come up and I'm not going to be like another girl and go up and bash her, because she doesn't deserve that. Nobody deserves that. But yeah, I don't think that everyone is always out to get you. I think that, you know, unfortunately we're on a show. So, I mean, I felt like that as well at times, you know what I mean? Especially when it comes to any relationship that I'm in. But, you know, my message to her would just be like, I don't think that everyone's out to get you, and you deserve to be happy. And I hope, you know, she is happy. I hope she finds happiness. Again, I wish nothing but good things for her. And I just kind of want all of this to end, all of the drama.
And that he makes you act irrationally, I think is what she said.
Yeah.
And then Chrishell in a recent interview said that Chelsea's not speaking to you either. Is that true?
I mean, Chelsea and I haven't not. So ever since the reunion, I just kind of was like, I need a second to leave. It was a lot. I mean, when I say it was emotionally draining, like you don't see, because I held it all together. But like when I went back to my trailer, like it was a lot. Like my dad sent me a message when I was on the couch, and you see me, I don't know if they had cameras on me, but you see me get choked up because he was like, I just want you to know we love you and we're so proud of you.
Oh yeah, we don't see that.
No. And it's like, I got that text, I tried to hold it together, and thank God we wrapped. But it was a lot. It was a lot. I went back to my trailer, and Chelsea actually came back to my trailer, and she saw that. So I love Chelsea. I will always love Chelsea from the bottom of my heart. It was one of those things where the reunion was just, I needed to take a step away from the show and the drama of it all. It was tough.
Something happened this season where it feels like things are at a tipping point. Like we reached a threshold of drama for this group. Chrishell's basically said she does not want to come back. That at this point in time,
Nobody want her ass back.
We'll see if that sticks.
Yeah.
Don't nobody want that hoe back anyway, bro. No, man, good fucking riddance. Good fucking riddance. Get the fuck on. Bye. Get the fuck on. Bye. Don't nobody want no Chrishell anyway. No, fuck that bitch. Go to Australia. Go have fun with your dogs and G, and y'all live y'all life over there. Because you are snake in the grass. You think everything is about you. You think everybody's out to get you. You fucked over your relationship with your friends because you think it's all about you. And because you remember the situation, you fucked up with a Mazda too at one point. You fucked that whole situation up because you think everybody is out to attack you. Woe is me. My name is Chrishell. Everybody's after me. Bitch, you ain't that fucking special. Sit the fuck down somewhere. Go do something else. But I also got a bone to pick with Emma too. Emma, the only bone I got to pick with you, shorty, is this. You need to, you know what I'm saying? You need to mend that fence with Bree, because the shit that y'all did in the last season, that wasn't cool. That wasn't cool. Other than that, keep doing you, keep doing your thing. Fuck Chrishell. Be like real talk, fuck Chrishell, because no real friend would do anything like that. No real friend would do that to you. And regardless if they agree with it or not, they may say their piece up front, and then they'll just continue to keep supporting you. And the shit that she did was fucking foul. It was dirty. It was scandalous as fuck. And so she 110% wrong. 110% wrong. And anything or anything that she had, you know, any gripe that she had with you, that shit should have been handled offline. Not in public. I don't give a fuck if you're on a reality TV show, but if that's your true friend, that shit can be hashed on the back end. Y'all have that conversation on the back end. And it just kind of goes into just kind of goes into the conversation I was thinking about. It's hard for y'all ladies to have friends, bro. It's a lot of y'all ladies. This is why a lot of y'all can't have friends. Y'all love bomb the fuck out of each other. Y'all love each other till y'all don't. Y'all talk behind each other's back. Y'all gossip about each other. Y'all say shit about each other to other people. Y'all don't know what the girl code is. See, fellas, we got a man code. We got a brother code. We got a guy code. Nigga, we live and die by the guy code. That means everything that happens or anything that gets done, we handle that shit on the back end. Nobody knows it. That shit gets handled on the back end. Conversations happen on the back end. If we gotta square up on the back end, it's gonna happen on the back end, but you would never see that shit in public. But y'all don't understand that shit. Y'all don't understand it. Y'all want to go to social media because your emotions trigger you so much, and now you're so fucking you do everything with a split second. You don't take time to fucking think. You're so sporadic with everything that you do. You ready to snap on somebody. You've been this shit that you've been holding back for so many years, and all of a sudden the straw done broke the camel's back. Now you just spewing out everybody's fucking business because you feel attacked, because you feel like you're in the corner. Fuck you, bro. Real talk. Like I'm real shit. I was right. And it was crazy. I think the thing is, I was seeing the transition season through season with you. The first couple of seasons, I think all the way up to when you were dating Jason. I was like, all right, she's straight, she's solid, like she cool. But it seemed as if soon as that season was over with, and then you went into this whole new you situation, you became an entirely different person. Maybe that was something, maybe those seasons beforehand, that was just a cover up of who you actually are. Maybe what this brought out the real you, or this may be the false version of you, and you're trying your best to try to fight it so hard because you know that you don't belong on that side. And so you're trying, everything offends you now. People can't say shit about you. People can't say shit about G. People can't say shit about your life because you get so offended and everything. You just, oh, what was me? So it's one of the two. It's either one, you're becoming a bad actor because you really know that you ain't supposed to be on that side, but you're fighting it because I just want to feel the love. I just want to feel it. I just want to feel the love. Because you ain't get that from the guy that you were married to. So you had to go find it somewhere. But you know deep down in your heart of hearts, you ain't supposed to be over there. So therefore, you're going to try everything in your power to try to fight it. Or this snake in the grass person that you actually are has always been you. But you hid it really well. And you use different situations that happened to you to try to make it seem as if you were the victim. And that's how you've lived your life. You've always been the victim. You've always played victim through the way that you live your life. You ain't shit. And I said it. Maybe that's something you need to hear. You ain't shit. Now own it. Bree was right for calling you out. Yep, you a mean girl too. You are a mean girl too. You think it was cool for you to call? Yeah, the shit that Nicole did, egregious. I agree. But you just as bad for calling it out on her too. Well, isn't it true? It don't matter if it's true or not. And what's it to you to say it? Snake in the grass asshole. I said it. I said it. I said it. But listen, man, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe for the algorithm. Make sure y'all hit the bell notification. Listen, man, tonight was a short one. I wanted to make sure tonight was going to be a short one. Just wanted to see because my main thing I really wanted to focus on the Southern Sunset one tonight because I thought there was going to be a good one, which it really was. Really was. I went the fuck in. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie, man. She triggered the